Hey y'all, this is The Realist Reviews. Welcome back. Today we're making bath bombs with some special infused oils. Check it out. Okay, when making bath bombs, you will need baking soda, some citric acid, some cornstarch, Epsom salt, some witch hazel, coconut oil, and you'll also need some scented oil. And today we have some very special ingredients. Normally I use maybe essential oils to scent my bath bombs or whatever I'm making, but today a very good friend of mine named Kaylee got me these two infused oils. So she made citrus infused coconut oil. So it's going to have a little bit of a lemony, citrus, fresh scent. We've also got some rosemary infused olive oil. So it's going to make the coconut oil and the olive oil definitely make the skin feel mwah, very nice. And then it's going to smell amazing. You're going to smell like rosemary and citrus, and who doesn't love that? So first we're going to use half a cup of citric acid. I picked these up at HEB. They're in the canning aisle, just in case anybody needs to know. And it looks like it's the Ball brand. It looks like, cool. Oh, half a cup. Okay, I put a little too much. Nope, perfect. Good Lord. Also, don't breathe that in. Just don't do that. We got citric acid. We're gonna need half a cup of cornstarch. About half a cup. Next we're going to use about 3 tablespoons of Epsom salt. I've made these a few times. I'm just going to kind of eye it. 1, 2. Yeah, it's about 3 tablespoons. That's a full cup of baking soda. I think it's just important that you mix these dry ingredients before you get to your wet ingredients, like the coconut oil and olive, your essential oil or what have you. Let's do the coconut oil first. There we go. Yummy. So for the coconut oil, I'm going to add a tablespoon, so tablespoon. Alright. I was thinking it was going to react, or make it react, like the olive oil probably will. And also, as a disclaimer, there is obviously there is coconut oil in this. Yeah, sometimes it can make bathtubs slippery, and people slip and fall, so just keep that in mind. Add some of the rosemary now.
Ooh, not that behind. Whoa.
Look at all that goodness.
Whoa.
A little bit. That's right. Okay, so now that your wet ingredients are mixed in, except for this last one, yeah, so mix your oils in really well, get all the clumps out, yada yada. Now we're going to use our witch hazel. Okay, and this can make or break your bath bombs. If you put too much, it's going to react, and your bath bomb's just going to come out terrible. It's going to try to get bigger and bigger inside the mold, and just, yeah, it's a nightmare. But the key is just to get this right. It's taken a few tries. I spray like 2 or 3 sprays at a time and then mix it in because it reacts when you use spray. So be careful with that. A few sprays, you can already see it reacting. And just kind of mix that in. And already I can kind of feel like it's It's taking form really easy. That's a good sign. I've heard a lot of people say want it to feel like wet sand. I don't think that's right. I want it probably close to, but not. If it's too wet, it's gonna ruin it. So it's a very particular balance, and it's taken lots of trial and error to find that balance. Done with the witch hazel and ready for the molding. Okay, check out the consistency here. It's clumping. It's easy to clump up. I think it might be good. Let's squeeze it. It's holding its shape really well. All right, now we're gonna mold our bath bombs. I got these on Amazon. Probably put a link. I might not. We'll see. Boom. Okay, so with these, the trick to it is you don't want to compact them too much. You want to kind of just lightly overfill them, if that makes any sense. Instead of like pushing them down, you don't want to pack them. You just kind of want to lightly, oops, damn, lightly do that. Okay, do the other side too, lightly, just kind of drop it in. Make sure it's got the whole thing. That looks about good. You got a little mound. All right, now you're just gonna press them. The moment of truth. Here we go. Okay, I feel okay about these. I hope. Kind of just hit the excess off. Don't be afraid to get some aggression out, guys. It's the perfect time to do that. Okay, got a little bit of a smoother texture. Looking for, you kind of just be careful when you're touching it. It's very easy to, wants to crumble. I flip it over. Hopefully that's packed in. Cool, they look a lot better. Very even. Sometimes you want to clean up the rim, get the excess off, flip it over. And do that again. Smooth that. Okay, with these, I've got it molded. You want to let these sit for about an hour on each side. I kind of tend to just, sit here, sit wherever on the countertop, let it hang out for about an hour. And yeah, we'll come back and check on it. Hopefully it's looking good and not cracked. We'll see. Back. It's been a little over an hour checking on the bath bombs, and they're already not looking great. I probably put too much witch hazel. I had put all the witch hazel I wanted the first time around, got distracted, came back to it, it dried, and then I did it again, and I think that's the reason why they are so cracked. And as you can see, they did not dry very well. But we have yet to see what the other side looks like, so let's pray that it looks better than this. Expanded, you can tell because the bath bomb won't even, the mold won't even fit it. So I put too much witch hazel, it expanded. I bet it's gonna be a pain trying to get this one out, but let's see what I got. All right, so we're gonna try to get it out of the mold. It's a little stuck. Oh, it's not stuck, it's just broken in half. Great, so. Let's try the second one. Okay, well, hopefully it didn't turn out like that, but it's very likely that that's in the same condition. Turn it over. There we go. Okay, so that side looks fine. It's smooth, there aren't any cracks. It did expand a little too much, but it didn't do what that one did, so. Not the best, not the worst. Okay, so the next step is I'm going to heat seal my bath bomb in a plastic baggie. My bath bomb didn't come out as planned, but it's still, intact, unlike the other one. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and heat seal it, then I'm gonna use a heat gun, and I'm going to I'm just gonna wrap it up really nicely, basically. It's a little cracked, it's not perfect, that's life. Get over it. sealing the bath bomb in this plastic baggie like this and then using the heat gun makes a heck of a lot of difference versus not doing it and using like a blow dryer or something like that. Do that for a few seconds and there we go. We have sealage. So now I'm gonna trim off the extra bit of plastic that I don't need. Now we got it wrapped in the plastic, all nice. Yes. Pretend it's not cracked, even better. Okay, now I'm using my heat gun, which is a pretty nifty tool to help shrink that plastic wrap and just get your bath bomb looking as professional as possible. So, lush who? Okay. You want to do it at least like 4 or 5 inches away from it, otherwise you can tear a hole in the plastic and then have to do it again. But yeah, check it out. Okay, it'll pop like that, but I think that's totally fine. It's happened to me many times. It just gets full of air. A little pro tip, you might want to leave a little bit of plastic on there. Don't shrink too much, otherwise you have nothing to grab on and tear it off. Speaking from experience, you know. So yeah, that's how I go about making my bath bombs, wrapping them and sealing them. So they look like that. Yeah. Ready for opening and putting in a tub. Gotta catch them all. Pokemon! And that's how I do it. That's how I make my bath bombs and that's how I package them. Put this nifty little wrap around them. Thanks for watching this video. Like it, please. Subscribe, that'd be even cooler. All the things, wherever they are. But yeah, I made my bath bombs. This is my review of it. It didn't come out great, you know? That's just how it happens sometimes. But I'm sure my next batch will be even better, and I'll definitely be letting you guys know what happens. So stay tuned for more bath bomb videos. If you want to see more of that sort of stuff, let me know. That'd be cool. I just want to kind of do videos of what I like to make, and this is one of the hobbies I like. So this has been the Realist Reviews, and this is my bath bomb.